Speaker Joseph Avery.
Chancellor Kosla, Provost Adler, Warren College faculty, staff, family, friends, and class of 2013, good morning. And wow, I suppose this strange square hat means college is over. If you've lived it to the fullest, this is a day that should in many ways make you sad, nostalgic, and proud. I have learned an extraordinary amount in my time here, and after 4 years of this top-flight UC San Diego education, I can confidently say that I have a great shot at speaking better than the kid at your high school graduation. So let me be the next in the long line that has come before me, and the longer line that will come after, to ask you the big question. What are you going to do? Some of you know, I'm looking at you, engineering. But many of us do not. This comes with anxiety and also excitement. See, this is the close of a significant chapter in our lives, the college years. But finally, it is our chance to craft our own lives and leave the mark we will on the world. And while today is certainly a day of looking back on the great times and memories of our college years, it is also a day to look forward. A lot of us are seeking a swift return on investment, a decent job, good money, and a safe, solid life. These are admirable goals. But I also urge each and every one of you today to think about where you could be 5 years from now in your perfect world. This is our great advantage because we know we don't live in a perfect world, but yet we haven't been chewed up and spat out enough times to accept it. So we can dream big. We can be foolish and ignore all the odds, all the data, and all the conventionality. It wasn't too long ago, in a commencement address such as this, that a more accomplished man than I urged the graduating students to follow the same path, telling them to stay hungry and stay foolish. Now, I'm blanking on this gentleman's name, but you can go ahead and look it up on your iPhone. It's Steve Jobs. Now, our great strengths in this period of our lives are our emotions, our passions, and our lack of doubt. If you made it through this school, chances are you are smart enough to start the next big thing, but you have to be foolish enough to try. Economies will always go up and down, but the market won't hamper a great mind. And I believe we all have one of those, as vast and different as they may be. So, what is it that makes you happy? Maybe that is what you should try now, before all the logic of life gets in your way. The world will always have room for another pawn in its game of chess, but I urge you to flip the board and play Pokemon if that's who you are. And if you do choose to go that route, you've got to catch them all. The point is, nobody great was ever a version of anybody else. They were just the best version of themselves. I often wonder how many great seeds of a paradigm-shifting idea have wilted because their owner, in failing to nurture them, denied the world of their beauty. I believe that every age fosters its own unique aptitude. At our age, it is the ability to be passionate, too passionate, dangerously, foolishly passionate, so passionate we can be wrong. Be wary of it, but take advantage. Think of it this way. What will you remember about college? Was it the grade you got on that paper or exam? the specific equation you mastered during a coffee-fueled Geisel marathon? If you're like me, that isn't it. It won't be in the measurements or the scores. It will be in the moments, the wild cards. That one conversation that took you all the way to 4 a.m., then 6, followed by a sunrise tequila shot, at which point you realized, oh, wow, I'm graduating at 8. Yeah, you know who you are. And so do we. But it is those conversations filled with that beautifully unintentional philosophy, the fading importance of your next day's to-do list, and complete surrender to the moment. Those moments are magic. Even though such experiences seem fundamentally linked to the college years, I don't see why life can't be like that forever. Even at this great institution, many of the lasting lessons I learned occurred outside the classroom. But to learn, you must keep chasing the awe and the wonder. Push yourself, take risks, seek the excitement and the purpose hidden behind the veil of fear. Whatever you do, don't accept boredom. Don't aim just to make it to every weekend. Aim to be the next Dr. Seuss this school celebrates. Because even if you fail, the pursuit is what is worth it. There's a reason we talk of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's because we all have life, for now. We continually strive for liberty, and it is in the pursuit itself where the happiness lies. There's no finish line. Even this graduation is simply a grand checkpoint. So when you look back on your college experience, remember the entire array of lessons learned, and never lose your youthful spirit. On occasions such as this, I enjoy the perspective lent by a quote of comedian Bill Hicks, who tells us that the world is like a ride at an amusement park. And it's a ride so powerful, we're absolutely convinced that it's real. And the ride goes up and down and round, and it has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud, and it's fun for a while. But the longer we're on the ride, the more real it seems. And the more real it seems, the more serious it seems. And the more serious it seems, the less we realize it's still just a ride. And when you remember it's a ride, you gain the freedom to choose what type of ride it's going to be. Well, today marks a drastic twist in the course of your ride, handing both the power and the responsibility to you. So let me be one of the first to congratulate you and one of the many to ask you, what are you going to do? Thank you, congratulations, and happy Father's Day, Dad.
That's okay. Joseph Avery, folks. Thank you, Joseph.